If you're looking for a rescue dog or cat, you'll find them in Fresno. That's where we're headed with Grace Reddy from the San Francisco SPCA.
They don't have access to veterinary care. They may not have access to those education programs. So we know that the next step is actually to reach those people in those areas.
While almost every animal available for adoption at the San Francisco SPCA will find a home, animals in Fresno have a far greater chance of being euthanized than released. In fact, as recently as 2012, 7 out of every 10 dogs and 8 out of every 10 cats were put down, the highest kill rate of any county in California.
It's low income, and if you're choosing between putting food on the table for your family or for your pet, often it's the pets who go.
We land at downtown Fresno's Chandler Airport, just a few minutes away from the Fresno Humane Animal Services Shelter. Waiting for us in an air-conditioned van are 15 dogs ready for a life-saving ride. It's in the high 90s and it's not even noon yet, so we get to work loading them into the plane as fast as possible. In short order, we're at a higher and much cooler altitude and heading back to the Bay Area. The San Francisco SPCA has joined with Silicon Valley and Marin shelters to help shelters in Fresno, Tulare, and Kings County by taking on some of the dogs and cats that otherwise would be put down.
It's a transfer partnership that gets animals from one area where there's too many to an area where there's definitely homes waiting for them.
We're all learning from one another. We thought we'd be teaching. We're learning too.
We're only able to fit 9 of the dogs in my plane, including these 2 beagles. Some of the dogs had microchips, but their owners couldn't be found. Within 3 or 4 days, these dogs will get checkups, be neutered or spayed, and be ready for adoption. Fewer dogs and cats are being euthanized and more are being adopted. And education on how to stem the tide of unwanted pets is spreading.
Saving lives is a lot of work. Every single day you get up and you make the decision to save the lives. And if you stop, you will have to euthanize animals.
Sometimes the only thanks these workers get is from the faces of the animals they save.
Those faces are a genetic, alteration that companion animals have learned to use for their survival. By giving us those faces, we connect with them emotionally.